Hey everyone, Britt and Chris Carmichael here, bringing you the Elevated Life series where we teach you simple mindset shifts to create radical transformation in your life. And today's topic is one you will not want to miss. We're going to be sharing the secret to staying motivated. And it's a very simple secret, but so many people going after their dreams or just in life in general forget this simple topic, and today we're going to share how to stay motivated.
Yeah, just this week we're dealing with a client and she's on the path to really doing some amazing things in her life, and so we're like, hey, what's keeping you from doing these things? She's like, oh, I could get it all done if I was just motivated. And I realized, like, so often our lack of self-motivation causes us to just not follow through on things. And so Britt and I looked into neuroscience, looked into psychology. What does it really take to stay motivated? What does it really take for you to wake up in the morning and spring out of bed and be like, oh my God, I'm so excited? What is that thing?
But before we share that simple secret, we want to hear from you. What are you currently motivated towards? Are you motivated towards working out and having a healthier body? Are you motivated towards going after a big dream? Are you starting your path as an entrepreneur or changing paths and changing directions? Or are you motivated to leave a job or leave a relationship that isn't positively serving you? What are you most motivated to do right now? What is that thing that's at the forefront of your focus? Leave that in the comments below. As you say hello, let us know where you're from. Say hello, joining us if you're live. So good to see you. Hey, Mama.
There you go.
Hey, everyone. Okay, so share right now in the comments below, what is your biggest motivation right now? Like, what is the thing that you're going after? What dream are you trying to achieve? What is it that you're going after? Because this simple secret today that we're going to share with you is going to help you sustain that momentum going after your dreams.
Yeah, so Harvard did a bunch of research studies, right? And they came up with two things. And I realized this, as hard as we make motivation out to be, the answer is very, very easy. It takes two things to be motivated. And the first thing is you need optimism, right? And the second thing is you need to bring fun into your life. And so think about it. Think about those times. You get on the bandwagon, you get a new relationship, you get a new workout program on. You go, ooh, I'm excited, I love this, I'm super pumped. And then all of a sudden you start thinking about other things. You find the next new shiny object. You find the next thing to go to, the next thing to move on to. And what ends up happening is you forget about how exciting that goal, that desire, that dream is to have. And that's really that thing that propels you forward. So you're not watching what your thoughts are doing. You get into that negative thinking and you get in bed and you say, oh, I just woke up, I just want to roll over, I'm just not that excited. And what ends up happening is all that momentum that you had going forward starts to wane.
Yeah, let's talk about optimism for just a moment, because you can only experience optimism when you're making a mental picture of the future and it's in alignment with what you truly desire, what your heart really wants, and it's the most positive version you can think of. Worry is the opposite of that, guys. Worry is imagining something in the future that's going to go wrong, it's going to go awful, it's not going to support you, it's not going to help you grow, and we're trying to get you to stop doing that because worry is living in the future and planning to fail, and optimism is the exact opposite of that. So if you're gonna go out into the future, if you're gonna leave this present moment, then at least plan for what you really do want. And hey, Ann says happy Friday. It's Friday the 13th. Guys, it's my half birthday. Woot woot! So I'm in celebration mode because every day is a day to celebrate, but why not celebrate your half birthday a little bit extra?
Yeah, so when you're thinking about being
that brings the fun.
Yeah, when you're thinking about being optimistic, think about this. You guys remember back in physics, the object at rest tends to stay at rest. The object in motion tends to stay in motion. So when you've got your thoughts going, you have to, anytime you want to go after anything in life, if you have a goal or a dream, or just say, hey, I really want to pursue this, you have to constantly watch your thoughts, and you have to constantly watch what you focus on, because the second that negative image comes up, meaning you're looking out into the future and imagining something, the second that image starts to come up, the more you focus on it, the more your mind goes, oh, that's what I want, oh, that's what I want. And so again, it just starts to wane. Now, if you were to switch that and just use a more optimistic thought, your mind goes, ooh, I like that. You focus on that, and guess what happens? you're more motivated to get up. So motivation is not really exactly the thing that we're after. It's a byproduct of this optimism and fun.
Absolutely. Somebody write that down. That was so genius, babe. So bring more fun into your life. How do you like to have fun? In what ways can you make your job more fun, your relationship more fun, your life more fun, your downtime more fun, doing laundry more fun? Because you have a chance to bring in fun into every area of your life. It's a choice that you're making. So if you get up and to do the laundry or do your house chores that you have to do and you're bitching and moaning and complaining about it, that's your fault, because the laundry has to get done. And if you're not delegating it, then bring joy to that moment, because you can feel and experience joy in every task that you do. So if there's a task that you have to do, you can't delegate it, you must do it, and it's not the most fun to you, seemingly, how can you make that a little bit more fun?
Yeah, and so really the essence of all this is that feeling good is the fuel for motivation. It's that good feeling. And the great part about this, you can call everybody you know and let them know, text them, say, hey, look, I'm letting you off the hook. I know that from now on, for me to be motivated, for me to be excited about life, for me to be happy, I need to take responsibility for what I'm thinking about and what I'm focusing on. And in doing that, I'm going to bring more optimism, more joy, more fun into everything. And guess what happens? You start loving your life again. And even like Britt said, those mundane tasks, just the normal stuff, driving to the grocery store, just the really basic stuff. If you can't find joy in those moments, you're not going to find it anywhere else. The enlightenment, the joy, all of life is in the normal tasks. It's not waiting till even your half birthday we're celebrating, but it's not waiting till those moments. It's enjoying every single part along the way. If you get stuck to where you're only waiting till Friday, you're only waiting till summer.
Hey, it is Friday though.
You're only waiting till you're on vacation. If you're always waiting for these moments to happen, you'll never have a great life. It's bringing the joy, taking that responsibility, and finding yourself in a position where you say, hey, I can love my life. I'm in charge of this thing. Everyone else, you're off the hook.
Ooh, Chris, his aura is expanding really big. Can you guys feel that? He's like, his power is building. And like you said, responsibility, guys, is your ability to respond. So how are you responding to life? How are you bringing the joy? How are you making it more fun? Because it's your choice, your responsibility. You get to decide. And that is your greatest freedom. And if you feel like you're living in a caged life, then look at the way that you're looking at life, because it's all about your perspective. And that's exactly what we aim to do here on The Elevated Life, is to raise your perspective, to raise your vibration, to get you to see more clearly from a higher perspective and a more divine point of view. Kellyanne says, yay, she just got us live.
Yeah.
Kellyanne, how are you enjoying the Elevated Life Monthly Membership Club? We love having you guys in there. It's been so much fun. Mom says, you know, I'm all about doing laundry.
See, and that's so true. When you can find the joy in the small tasks, you're gonna just love everything.
You'll find the joy in life.
Yeah, and it's so much easier to live from that space, and you know, really you inspire so many other people doing that. You're much more fun to be around. People like you, and it opens up so many more opportunities and things that you never could have seen. And again, the negative thoughts are going to come up. They're going to come up because we're wired for survival. Our species for a long time has survived, and we've gotten rid of all those things for the most part that are just going to straight kill us. But our mind doesn't know that, and so we react in that negative way to protect us. And the reality is you've got to notice that when that negative image comes up, and it's going to switch it to something optimistic, or to at least not focus on it. Start just to focus on something different. You'll notice your body, your physiology, your psychology will automatically change. Your mind and body follow along whatever you're thinking about. You've always heard that, like, whatever you focus on expands. It's true. It's not just woo-woo magic stuff. That's exactly what's going on. If you focus on it, the feelings will come up more and more, and you'll start to build them. So let yourself build those optimistic pictures. Let yourself build that life where you're like, damn, I love every second of this.
So let's recap. Aside from responsibility, the secret to staying motivated is to bring optimism to every moment and to have fun. Because if you're not having fun, you're doing it wrong. I say that all the time. You guys know that we're here to celebrate life. And to do that, you have to know that sometimes there's ups and downs. Not sometimes. There's always going to be ebbs and flows. There's always going to be changes. It's not a 1000% state of joy. That would be a little like, it would just be too much.
Yeah.
So you have to know that in chasing your dreams. And the bigger they are, the more you're going to experience this, and going after your dreams and going after what really lights you up. And when you follow the fun, you're going to come to challenges. You're going to come to ups and downs. You're going to be riding the wave, and you're going to be celebrating. And I want you to celebrate whether you're up or you're down, because it doesn't matter. It's all a part of the same journey. So if you can bring joy, if you can find, even when you're in the downtime, if you can find an ounce of joy, even when you're at the bottom of the hill, then it will help you to propel a little bit further and a little bit faster. And like Chris said, once you're in motion, you tend to stay in motion. So what are you most motivated about towards working towards, or going after? If you're not already in motion, if you're not going towards it, then let this moment right now, if you've been attracted to this video and our teaching, you're here for a reason. So let this moment be that spark, that fire, that fuel that pushes you forward, that elevates your life. And then continue to stay in that momentum by bringing joy, optimism, playfulness, laughter into each moment. And when the challenges come, laugh. Yeah. Laugh, because in that state of peacefulness, you can see more clearly about the other options that are available to you. Yeah,
you haven't just tunnel visioned yourself into this little hole. You're saying, man, what other cool things can happen? What other great stuff can happen to me today? How am I doing so many amazing things? Keep asking yourself, not, hey, what can go wrong? Well, if I do this, it won't be that great. You see the difference in that? It's huge. And it means one person will go down the road and be like, nope, not going to accomplish anything. And it's all because of a mental mindset. The other person goes down and say, hey, let's see what else we can do. What else is possible? Let's do it. So this weekend, this is the challenge for you. This weekend, look at where you've been harboring a lot of negative feelings and see where you can turn them. Yeah. And the other thing is to get your ass off the couch and start moving. Get those thoughts generating. Feel that power. Let that build. And then get going. Don't sit there. Those objects at rest are going to stay there. If you stay on the couch, the best way to get started is to get started. And so just get started.
Yeah, ask yourself, what's that next step that I can take, and how can I make it a little bit more fun than I was currently imagining? Susan says, hey, she's at work. She's trying to sneak us in.
There we go.
Thanks for joining us, Susan. Thanks for being a special part of the membership club. Thanks for being a Shine Schooler, and thank you for just being you, because your light is needed. So shine bright, guys. Mom says, my second chance is all about joy.
Nailed it.
If any of you guys don't know my mom's story, she had a massive stroke that paralyzed her for a short period of time, because her joy, her optimism, her faith allowed her that healing that she needed. So I'm a true believer that
that's what it takes.
You can heal yourself if you believe that you can, and you can go after any dream that you believe that you can. You can be that beautiful version of yourself if you believe that you can. Because Chris and I have transformed together. We've lost 175 pounds. We've gone from angry at the world to the most loving and joyous. And people in our lives, like my mom, are part of that inspiration, or what sparked our transformation. So there's probably been something in your life that was a call for change. And did you respond by acting as the victim and blaming the world and pity partying and sitting down and being like, this isn't fair? Or did you look at it and go, wow, man, if this didn't happen, I wouldn't have had that motivation or that push to make that change in my life? So what is that change you can make today and start bringing more joy and optimism to it?
Woof.
Kellyanne says, this topic is speaking to me right now. I can't believe how much I have achieved since starting my new... Sorry, the comment cut off, but I'll be sure to read it whenever we're done. Thank you guys so much for joining us here live for the Elevated Life series. We will be traveling next Friday, so we're going to join you live at a secret surprise time. We don't really know. We're just going to change it up over the next couple of weeks to see what time and day works best for everyone to join us live. We love being here live with you, and we've been doing it for over a year and a half now, every Friday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, to teach you these simple mindset shifts. And if you want to stay motivated, then bring the fun, because that's how you keep that fuel going towards your passion and your dreams.
Oof.
I know, right? Crushing it. If you like hanging out with us, then be sure to jump in the membership club that we have every month, where we join you live and teach you amazing topics. Like this month, we taught you how to overcome fear. So if fear is stopping you from being motivated towards going after your big dreams, then you don't want to miss the live training that we did this month inside the club. Thank you all for being a special part of this beautiful journey that we're on together. We're here to raise the consciousness, to help elevate your life and bring more enlightenment and peace to each and every one of you, because you deserve it, damn it.
Have a great one, y'all.
Have a good Friday, and we will see you next week.
Bye.